Hiya, darlings! This is Hololive English Advent's Devilish Diva, the one and only Nerissa Ravencroft, here today for a stream during October, a spooky Saturday perhaps, as one might say, playing a game called VHS, Violent Horror Stories. But we're playing a specific one on this, so this is also going to be its own separate game, to my understanding. At some point, the game is called No, I'm Not a Human, an intimate story about a disaster and guests from underground. So, if you're interested in games like, for example, Papers, Please, it's sort of, in a way, kind of similar. Not 100%. But it is a little bit similar. So we're going to be playing through the demo of the game today. It should be about an hour or so long. I don't know if we'll go back and try to get other endings, but for the time being, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? How do I play? Oh, tap here. Made with Unity. Oh! How loud is that for you guys? Is that loud? Let me just turn that down for a second. You don't hear anything? Oh, good, lucky you. It opened too. Give me one sec. The game. I'm gonna have to close it 1 second and reopen it. Something unexpected happened. Something very unprecedented happened. Okay, let's go back in. Okay. I'm gonna tap here. It's opening the game. Completely separately. So you're gonna have to give me 2 seconds. Since it was on its own player, I thought it would be in the same thing, but apparently not. So I'm just gonna adjust the volume real quick. Port it over so you guys can hear it and plop it down into my OBS. If it was me, I would have precedented it. Okay, well then you should be a streamer then. Okay, no, I'm not a human. I am a demon, actually. There we go. Hopefully? Question mark? Let me move that down here and see if it loads in. We might need to give it a minute. There we go. You guys hear it? You see it? No, I'm not a human. I don't know when the full version is coming out, but again, I'm quite excited. Shiori played this game recently, which you might have seen. If you didn't, that's also okay. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh. Someone's at my door. People from the cities have already started coming to the neighbors. People will have changed a lot. If they come to your place, you let them in. Just be careful, okay? I've heard of people being killed by other people. Now I hear these stories more and more often. An acquaintance said that creatures that look like humans are coming. In a few days, they will tell you what signs can be used to distinguish them from humans. You can't stay alone. Something very evil will come and who knows what's next. What's going on out there? It's safe to look out the windows at night. And I even recommend it. That way you at least realize what surrounds your house. It's hard to look out during the day. It gets very hot. The light hurts my eyes. Is it better not to leave the house now? Wait, what do we do? Let's summarize. There's gonna be people coming in at night. You decide who to let in, who not. It's hard to decide visually. We'll be told later by the authorities what to do. Look in the windows. You don't know what's going on. And keep your head down. It's dangerous everywhere now. I'll sleep in your cabinet tonight. What? And tomorrow, you can do it yourself? Come and see me in the afternoon and we'll talk? He's gonna sleep in my cabinet? Yeah, I'm not sure why he said cabinet. Does he mean here? Can I open it? I'm trying all the usual button suspects, but none of them are doing anything. Okay, let's go to sleep. Good morning, dear viewers. It's the morning weather forecast. The sun keeps shining and the summer heat persists in our town. The duration of this heat has already broken a Guinness record, and it seems that the good weather isn't going anywhere. Scientists are closely monitoring solar activity and predict its intensification, but they assure us there's no need to worry. So grab your sunglasses, take your best swimsuits, and don't forget your hats. And most importantly, make sure you don't get sunstroke. Lately, there's been more weird behavior in the town, and experts think it's been because of too much sun. Too much sun? That is indeed a thing. There we go. Oh, living room. Interesting design choice. We also have a cabinet. Okay, there he is. Did you see the newscast? It's a nightmare. Okay, in this heat, every dialogue is going to waste your energy. So think hard about who you want to talk to. And one more thing, checking people for signs of guest should be in the dialogue too. So be careful how you spend your energies. If you decide you've talked to everyone and you don't want to sleep, have a beer. Go to the kitchen, have a cold one from the fridge. It'll use up all your energy and you'll want to sleep right away. So I'm just supposed to sit around and survive? That's kind of weird, don't you think? Let me preface this with a word just in case. During the day, you can talk to your house guests about all sorts of things. In dialogue with them, you can check for signs of fake people. Next, you can decide what to do with those who are not human, in your opinion. If you don't want to communicate with anyone else, but still have the strength, drink beer in the kitchen. There's one in the fridge I bought to chill. It'll make you so sleepy. And wait for help. If they call an evacuation, stay close to my family. Now have a beer and get some rest. You look tired. By the way, I heard that at night someone walks around asking if you're home alone. If you open the door, don't say that you're alone. Good thing I'm not alone. Okay, let's check. What's this room? A kitchen. Got a little water thing. This is the beer. I'm feeling drowsy from the beer. Good. We also have a pantry. And a bathroom. Nice little bathtub. No one is at the door. I want to look out the window, but the game will not let me for some reason. Okay, let's go to sleep. Night night. Windows are for night only? Tell me why I thought it was night. In the distance is a neighbor's house. The neighbor is visiting you now. The lights are on in the window and the family seems to be waiting for him to leave you back home for dinner. Scary. Spooky. You see several teenagers spending time in a field outside the window. They're sitting around chatting excitedly, not paying attention to you. Were they? Nope, they're just sitting there. They're just chilling. It's dead quiet outside. Nobody's there. Even the alcoholics, for some unknown reason, decided not to show up on the street. Are they afraid of someone? Oh, is my dad here? Can you call him? It wasn't scary during the day, but now it is. A lot of people went out at night. It's your father's name. You forget his name? Oh, you're checking to see if I'm a visitor. Ugh! You're smart. I'll start checking people now, too. Are you afraid of visitors? I don't know. Everyone's scared of them. I'm scared of them, too. I haven't seen one of them. Are they scary? Do they hurt? If my friend from school hit me hard, is he a visitor too? Daddy said to be careful. I'm very careful. I came here very quietly. No one saw me. I'm calling Dad for you. Good luck. Thanks. Good luck to you too. We go now. I'm scared to be outside alone at night. We're going to play a game. He made me some kind of game where you have to roll dice and then walk on objects. I mean, like a chair or a couch. And then you have to build a road. Anyway, I'll show you later. He looks scared. Goodbye. Don't leave me, man. I thought he was gonna be my homie. Oh! I was hiding in the pub, but I was kicked out. Why? Not everyone can handle my temper. But I don't mean to offend anyone. Don't get me wrong, it's just sometimes it gets sickening. You know how it is. What do you think? Will you let me in? You're not a visitor, right? You think I'm one of those monsters? No, I'm no visitor. But asking everyone to their face about it is just crazy. Anyways, it will be like that from now on. Why do you think it will be different here? Why'd they kick you out of your last shelter? I was thinking of telling you something offensive, but I changed my mind. I told you, people just felt uncomfortable with me. There were all sorts of weirdos. When I think about it, maybe it was for the best that they kicked me out. Those would have eaten me alive and not even noticed. His arms are off-putting. But he sounds like a normal fella. He sounds pretty honest. I appreciate that. You can come in. Thanks. Trust in people nowadays is worth no more than a coin. That's why I appreciate your trust. Maybe. Alright, I can't promise anything. Okay. Sorry for disturbing you so late. It's just too hot during the day. The TV said it's better not to go out in the sun. Is there any corner for me? How'd you get here? I didn't really intend to come. Yeah, the asphalt is already melting under my feet, but it's not that bad here yet. It'll make you laugh. I've got visitors in my house. Can you imagine? They kicked me out of my own home. Now I'm wandering around looking for something to hide, or somewhere to hide from the sun. What are you gonna do? I'll try to survive somehow. It scares me, of course, with these visitors around and the sun blazing like just hell. I really want to live. Hee hee. Oh, ain't you scared? Please tell me it's gonna be alright soon. I don't know. The last guy, he just had long arms. But the hee hee, ho ho ho, I don't know. You better leave. Anyways, thanks for listening to me. Okay, I guess I'll move on then. Bye? Yeah, bye. Goodbye. Seems no one else will come tonight. Okay. No one else is coming by. Good. I'm gonna go to sleep. Hopefully that guy I let in is not a visitor. We interrupt our morning show for an urgent message. Today at 6:28 a.m. there was a powerful solar energy eruption. This flare was larger than scientists predicted. The air temperature has reached a critical level. Authorities have declared a state of emergency. We urge all citizens to avoid going outside during daylight hours. Now, on to the news. Aliens? People emerging from underground? No, this isn't a sci-fi story or a tabloid headline. Eyewitnesses report contact with visitors around the city. One witness encountered a middle-aged man who had perfectly white teeth. It now turns out he was one of these visitors. Okay, if they have perfectly white teeth, similar incidents with visitors sporting perfect teeth have been observed. So if you want to identify them, check their teeth. Please stay alert and calm. Now let's move on to other news. Okay. Yeah, did you want something? I need to check on you. What do you want to check? Your teeth. Want to see my teeth? Yeah, well, look at them. They still have a taste of unhappiness and smoke on them. Yeah, those look pretty normal to me. They're not perfect. He's got a little, you know, they're kind of yellowy and yeah, okay. Yellowish, huh? Well, don't fuck with me. What? Don't fuck with me with your tests. I'm not a visitor. What do you know about the cataclysm? The sun is exploding. There's a real hell on earth. Without metaphors and purgatory. No one trusts anyone. People are literally being burned alive during the day, and people are ready to sell their own mothers for shelter. I want to believe in people, but it's hard to do so. I can't look out during the day. And no one will be at my door during the day. Yeah, he's real. Of course, there's no one in my kitchen. And he was just right here, right? Yeah. I'll keep chatting with him. Do you want something? How do you recognize a visitor? I know no more than you. Visitors can be identified by perfectly white teeth. This is fucking bullshit. They just want us to kill each other. It's clear, and it's clear why. Is there anything else we can talk about? Did you see the news? No, I don't want to see his teeth again. Oh, I'm sorry. I asked again. It's okay. I only have him in my house, so... I don't know what else I was supposed to do. I don't know what else I was supposed to do other than just drain my energy. Okay. Let's see. Outside the window stands a neighbor and his daughter. They play happily together, forgetting the horror that is happening just for a moment. Watching this makes you remember your childhood and gives you a warm feeling of nostalgia. I wish Homie would come back over. I miss Homie. There are bodies of teenagers on the ground. Someone killed them. Seems to be recent because the blood hasn't dried yet. The picture gives you goosebumps and makes you feel a little uneasy. That makes me really worried for my neighbor who's playing outside with his daughter. Oh. On the path stands a man as pale as death itself. There are strange folds in his skin. The skin seems to be too big for him. You can see his eyes from here, but you can feel him drilling you with his gaze. You feel fear and pray to God that the creepy visitor will avoid the house. I do hope that. Is anyone at my door? Let me tell you right away, I'm not afraid of the heat, but I'm still looking for a quiet place. Can I find peace at your place? Okay, we should watch for her teeth. Who are you? It doesn't matter anymore. You're asking if I'm a visitor, aren't you? No, I'm not a visitor, but there's something I would ask of you. Later. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, what? Good. If it's so hot, why is she wearing such a heavy jacket? You don't mind the heat? I always feel cold. While some are burning up outside, I wrap myself in jackets and still feel cold. I'm scared to take off my clothes. What if it brings more suffering? And what if I can't die from it? That's really sus. Because I met people like her. I mean, don't get me wrong. She hasn't changed expression. I wanted to see her teeth. Imposter, I vote. I feel sus too. I haven't seen her teeth. I don't know. Yeah, it's cataclysmic. Like, it'd be one thing if the temperatures were normal and you still felt cold, but it's really weird. You better leave. I get it. Okay, bye. I see you got a lot of gunpowder residue on your hands. Can you shoot me? Yeah, you need those bullets yourself. Bye. Oh. How fortunate we are. We witnessed firsthand the consequences of human passion. The earth will be cleansed. The sun will do its work. And we will go to the new clean world. His teeth look fucked up. That's the fucking good news. You're scaring me. Are you out of your mind? Listen to me. I'll give you a brief rundown. The sun burns and burns us for a reason. It bakes sins out of us. We've all done all sorts of things, and now the sun is angry. Gives his hit to us. And that's a good thing. All our sins will be over. We'll live our lives properly. You mean we all have to die? Nah. Sins will fade away. The sun may die, but we will live. There will be no more deaths, no more stealing, no more greedy bastards who can't sell me what I want for a fair price. Can you imagine such a thing? Do you realize what this is all about? He seems valid. Like, he's a little eccentric, but he seems valid. His face is just a little funny. You can come in. I can tell you a lot more about all this. If you have any beer, I forgot to ask. Bro. Too bad we are the witnesses. Maybe we're participants too. Who are you? Just a person. Not looking for anything. Not forcing anyone to do anything. Came out of the shadows. I'll stay in the shadows. What are you talking about, bro? That's how you look at it. What do my words mean to you? Will you read my fortune from a book? Open in the middle. Last paragraph. The dead will come and tell, and he will not be believed. What does that mean? I need to think now. Maybe I'll see you later. Oh, okay. He didn't even want to come in. He just wanted to go. I really hope that guy I let in wasn't a visitor. I really hope he wasn't a visitor. He didn't even want to come in. Good morning, dear viewers. This is the morning news. Solar activity remains abnormal, and experts predict that it will continue to intensify. There are continuing reports from eyewitnesses about encounters with visitors. In response to this situation, authorities urgently ramped up FEMA operations. FEMA is an acronym for the Federal Emergency Management Agency. FEMA staff members wear yellow hazmat suits. The FEMA Special Committee started functioning recently, but they've discovered a new indicator of visitors. The FEMA Special Committee experts believe that besides teeth, visitors can be identified by the dirt under their nails. As reported by FEMA, this was discovered during an inspection of one of the houses. Employees encountered a woman who had worked as a nurse. For some unknown reason, she had dirt under her nails. Given that visitors emerged from the ground, the woman was taken for testing. Her dangerous status was confirmed. If you notice anyone resembling a visitor, promptly contact FEMA members or call the hotline at 0451. Please stay alert and calm and avoid leaving your home during daylight hours. Now let's move on to other news. Not important. Yeah, do you want something? Need to check on you. Your hands. Where did they even come from? Dirt under the fingernails? Is that supposed to be a sign? They can just wash their hands. That's all it takes. So what? Every gardener is a visitor now? That's ridiculous. Okay, yeah, he looks normal. Well, am I a visitor? Of course not. Sorry, bro. Dude, I'm just doing my due diligence. What do you want me to do? He's like... He's angry at me. I'm just doing my job to make sure we're all safe. I'll listen to your words, human. Speak. I need to check you. Your hands. Watch my nails as long as you like. I've trained myself to get useful sunlight with them and open beer caps. Okay. Clean. Did you just want to check it out? I thought, you're just an evil man. Okay. Teeth. And I've stood up for my truths with them. I've defended all my truths. See for yourself what I'm really doing here. His teeth aren't perfect, but they are abnormally white. Does this... Pretty white, but not perfect. Definitely not perfect. Like, he has a little, like, you see this tooth here, it's kind of pointed inward. He's missing two teeth, and, like, they're kind of slanted. It's about the color, not the arrangement. Oh, shit. He's good, I think. His teeth are really white. Like, this is a white shower curtain. It's whiter than the shower curtain. He's probably fine. Okay, we'll leave him. I save my teeth with beer. It's good for calcium. Oh. Without it, you'd have lost your teeth long ago. Understandable, of course. There's so much going on right now, but we live on. We live on. His nails were clean. His nails were clean, which means but he's also in the bathroom. So that could mean very little. That could mean very little. That could mean very little. I'm not a visitor. Obviously, I'm not a visitor. Oh, someone's at the door. We'll check out the windows after. How about? Ugh! Why are you here? How's it going here? Is everything okay? This guy's definitely a visitor. Why are you ignoring my questions? Listen, AA. Are you alone in the house? Just curious. You're just reading someone's fortune. Promising salvation to some, driving some away. I have other people taking shelter here. You're lucky tonight. I can hear someone whispering in your rooms. But who knows what will happen tomorrow? There's a group of armed soldiers outside the window. Apparently, they are a small unit sent from the city to provide security from the EC. You can only hear bits and pieces of phrases about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy stranger? You feel relieved that there are people ready to deal with a dangerous guest on the streets. Thank God. Who's next? Can I rest at your place? Where'd you come from? I don't remember anymore. I don't care about it. I'm very tired. If I don't get some rest, I'll just collapse from exhaustion. Does your friend need help? Not anymore. When he needed it, no one helped. Now he's dead. He might be alive if anyone gave a shit. I don't think... I don't think a stranger would be carrying a dead body. I don't think I'll stay long. I just need a break. I don't think a stranger would carry a dead body. Say what's going on? Fucking hell, Amogus? Amogus? His face is a very different color from his body. How's it going down here? What do you need? Just curious, that's all. Actually, I've got a little scheme. You could easily make some money. With the sun feeling so good, you can make some money without even trying. All the losers are scared or something, but you just need to hustle, bitch. What the fuck? Why'd you come? You're already in business. You're gathering people. You're doing something here. You're making things happen. Well, turn this into a celebration of life. He's missing a tooth. I trust people who are missing teeth. Sure. He has an Amogus shirt. Amogus? He's definitely a visitor. You might be right. Let's let him in. Oh, now we're talking. Finally, someone with some sense, bitch. Why does he keep calling me a bitch? I don't appreciate that. So quiet at night. Hi, can I come in? Have you been watching the house? What? No, of course not. It's rare for a house full of people to be so quiet at night. Someone forgets themselves in alcohol and yells. Someone screams in pains and burns. Someone just screams with unbearable sorrow. Where'd you come from? Who are you? I'm a traveling doctor now. Hospitals are chaotic. I highly advise against going there. I've operated on people. I'm a surgeon. There wasn't enough funding at our hospital, so I've done a lot of other jobs that aren't typically mine. Now I just go around helping whoever I can. I like him. You can come in. Hope I can help someone. I hope you can too. More? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. The bodies of teenagers burned to death on the ground. They seem to have been lying here all day. 2 emergency workers are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's good that there are those who can remove the bodies. It's scary to imagine what kinds of fuck, I can't read that words. Could appear if the rotting bodies are not removed from the streets. Fuck, I can't fucking read. Oh my god. There's a small group of FEMA staff standing outside a neighbor's house. I wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples? Or are they looking for a place to set up base? Makes you feel a little better to think that someone is trying to make sense of this nightmare. Yeah, the font is getting to me. Contagion? Contagion. You guys are... Anyway. Good morning, dear viewers. This is a morning news. The valiant FEMA staff members have organized quarantine zones. Anyone showing signs of visitors is directed there. Some people express concern that the identity of visitors remains unknown. However, FEMA assures that they are merely ill individuals in need of assistance. Additionally, FEMA has identified a new indicator of visitor: intensely irritated blood-red eyes. This information was discovered through experiments with detained guests. According to FEMA experts, the irritation is caused by exposure to bright sunlight. Please stay alert and calm and avoid leaving your home during daylight hours. Now let's move on to other news. Okay, let's go check. Oh! Need to check on you. Let's check on his eyes. Every day seems more surreal. What if I didn't sleep well, or if I cried? Can't make sense of how this all works anymore. What do you do if the signs check out, or several? No, you're normal. Now I'm going to be a visitor tonight. I'll go and cry. I'll reminisce about peaceful times. Why did it show someone there? I didn't like that. No one's in my cabinet. He's alone. What's up, bitch? I need to check on you. What do you want to check? I'll check your eyes. Eyes have been itchy these days. Think it's from the sun or what? Fuck. It's just some kind of disease. Are you sure? Hear out. Listen, I just come up with a scheme. Let's take money from others so we don't shoot them in the face. Imagine how much we'll make, bitch. What? Should we think about it? I'm gonna check his hands. His nails are clean. Teeth. I gotta show ya. Okay, he has 2 signs. Highly suspect. Let's shoot him. Are you fucking kidding me? Nope, I'm not. Say goodbye, son. I've got... Oh, that's strange. Okay. I need to check on you. I want to check your eyes. I absorb all the blessings of light with them, transforming energy from them. I get all my strength from my eyes. Okay, they're yellow. Do you see the true power of the sun in my eyes? If not, you're just blind. Try looking at the sun for a longer time as I do. I need to get some rest. What do you want to check? What should we check? We'll do teeth. What? Okay. Oh. Those are... That's it? Can I have some quiet time here? Hands. Wait a second. My hands are tired from carrying the one they refused to save. Okay. Must I even be asked to do this fucking thing? If you want to shoot, just shoot. I don't have the strength anymore. No, I'm sorry. I'm just really exhausted. Okay, but they can just wash their hands. What if... I'm not sure. Her teeth were really perfect. I didn't get to check the doctor. We ran out of, we ran out of stuff. The entire squad of soldiers who were here yesterday are dead. Their bodies are strewn all over the streets, and one of the bodies is missing a head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them? You are horrified by this picture of carnage, and you feel in danger. I'm from the FEMA crew. We're here to help you. How can I trust you? You must have seen the news. We were there. I can show you my ID. Why are you wearing a hazmat suit? Are we getting one of those? There's no reason to be afraid. The suit is in case we catch the sunrise. Civilians don't need it now. Just stay home. We'll take care of you. What's your plan? I'll take one man from you. I'll have him back soon. It's for examination. You may have been exposed to solar radiation. We'll measure it on one person. Can be anyone. Do I have to pack? No, you are, as I understand it, the owner of the house. You stay here for now. We'll take the man away for a while, then decide what to do next. We'll issue instructions afterwards. Oh! My homie! I'm taking the man with us. We're leaving. Goodbye. My guy! No, my homie. What a mess. Did you see that? What kind of society is this? The beasts around here are revealed. Finally, nobody's pretending. He's smiling. And his hands look clean from here. What do you mean? Are you one of the beasts? We're all the same beast. If you deny it long enough, you'll be eaten alive, no bones left. Now the new order is whoever is the strongest is right. Whoever says he's not one of this kind of people will be dead tomorrow. How many houses have you switched? I haven't been anywhere for a long time, but everywhere I see chaos. Fear blinds people to so many things. You still have some order. That's interesting. I'd like to see you keep it. Even if he's not a visitor, I wouldn't trust this dude. I don't really trust him either, but I'm not sure. He's just kind of weird. But we have another weird guy. Huh. Why am I having a hard time deciding? We lost our homie. His eyes don't look red. His we'll let him in. An intelligent decision. The force now rules your life, and you either accept it or get in trouble. What the fuck? Let me in. Something happened. My daddy killed my dad. Who did this? Drink some water. Why did they do that? Drink some. We had visitors. They sat in our room. Daddy was just talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Our house is now on fire. Come in. Can you help me? I'm scared. I remember her. That's my friend's daughter. I'll answer the door after I... A pale, creepy man stands on the road and smiles. He has someone's severed head in his hands, wearing a helmet. It's a soldier's head with a grimace of horror frozen on his face. You are very uncomfortable with what you see. Go torment somebody else's house. I'm not from around here. I don't like staying in one place too long. Can't roam around as much anymore. I'm getting too old for that. What are you looking for here? In town? I just want to rest. After this damn sun, the visitors started popping up more, crawling everywhere. I'm telling you, we need to snuff them out. They're trying to pull something on us. Do you want to kill the visitors? Where's your weapons against the visitor? I had a gun. I almost got myself killed. They waited till I was asleep in my tent and just stole my gun. I was running. They were shooting. That's the kind of fun they have. There's nothing human but a shell. I feel kind of bad for him. But he's hiding his hands. I can't see his teeth. But I just feel like I'm letting too many people in. I only have so many energy points. We'll let him in. I knew you weren't a pushover. A real man. We'll mix it up with these visitors. They won't come near us by a mile. Anybody home? Why is she missing half of her body? Do you guys see that? Who are you? I used to live a couple blocks away. We were evacuated from our home by those in yellow suits, but they didn't take us anywhere. They didn't provide us a place to live. Where should we go? What should we do? While everyone's figuring out where to go, I'm here trying to save myself. Why'd they kick you out? They said there was a big sunstroke or something on our house. Those in yellow suits kicked us out. Somebody was grabbed, taken for tests. Some were released. I'm not sure. But she has no legs. She has no legs. And yeah. It's sus because they kicked her out. She's like, oh yeah, they didn't take me anywhere. I don't trust that. You better leave. Well, don't open your door to those yellow ones anyway. Well, you generally don't open the door anymore. Ha 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 ha. I'll bring my people over here and help you save yourself. I think we made the right decision. I think we made the right decision. The neighbor's house, which was recently painted white, burned to the ground and is now completely black. The fire seems to have died down recently. Did someone set it on fire on purpose? What happened to the neighbor's family? Did anyone survive? Why did they burn the house down? Your head is filled with anxious thoughts and feelings of incomprehension and helplessness. Well, let's sleep. Good morning, dear viewers. This is the morning news. FEMA continues to identify new signs of visitors. According to their data, attempts to photograph visitors results in severe blurring in the photos. This effect can only be observed with film cameras. Unfortunately, the reason for this phenomenon has not been determined yet. However, FEMA urges citizens to use this new information to identify visitors. Please stay alert and calm and avoid leaving your home during daylight hours. Now let's move on to other news. Okay. Let's check this guy. Do you have a question for me? I'm gonna check on you. Let's take a photo. I don't like having my picture taken. If those pictures don't end up in the trash later, I'll have to take action. You understand that? You wave the photo around to make it show up faster. You notice that the picture seems fine, but it's being snatched out of your hand. Give it to me. I'll throw them out myself. We'll do one more. Let's check teeth. If you attack me, I'll bite your neck with these teeth. Okay, his teeth are kind of fucked. I take care of my teeth. Those that are missing. What? 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 Wait! Why did he pull his gun? What? Don't point that gun at me again. I know when and how much you sleep. And if I do, I'll eat you alive, kid. Don't make a mistake. No one's in my cabinet. Keep your eyes open. The visitor could be any one of us. Speaking of, let's take a photo. I don't really like taking pictures. The flash reminds me of a thunderstorm. It makes me panic. No, you don't get it. I'm not taking pictures. Thanks for understanding. You know, I don't like that stuff. The pictures, the sudden flashes, the sounds. Brr, I'm not interested. Fine, we'll check your eyes. I once had color in my eyes. Now, of course, this kind of life only gives us gray eyes. His pupil's kind of fucked. But I'll get them all. I'll tear them apart with my hands. Then we'll live in peace again. We'll do one more. Teeth. I think he might be a visitor. I think he's a visitor. He won't take a picture. His teeth are perfectly white. We're gonna shoot him. Holy shit. I'm sorry, guy. I'm pretty sure the kid is fine. He's alone in this room, so I'm gonna ignore him for now. She's a visitor. No one helped me save my husband, but now you want to mark his death? I'm at a loss for words. Do whatever you want, but don't touch me. She killed my buddy, right? We need to kill her. Why? Well. I hear some weird ass whispering. We have one left. What do you want to check? We'll check teeth. It's the visitor signs you're asking about. Sure, look. Perfect. I had a friend of mine put them on for free, and I operated on him a while ago. Wonder how he is now. He's alone. He's alone. He's alone. I'm paranoid. I'll hear him out. If you want, we can fix your teeth too. For cheap, of course, since you helped me out. Once all this sun madness is over, that is. I have no more energy. I didn't like the way he talked to me, though. Check everything? I wish I could. You're looking at your neighbor's house. Only a ghostly silhouette remains. You're devastated by what you've seen. Seems to disturb you even more to realize that it's not the evil guests who are to blame, but people with paranoia. Brings you anxiety. Bro, it's so over for me. I don't want to open my door. You see a stake with a helmeted skull on it. There's some black burnt skin left on the skull, and the teeth look like someone pulled them out. The head has been here all day. The whole grim display looks like a threat, surely left by the creepy pale visitor. There is a dead man hanging suspended from a lamppost with a sign around his neck. It says, visitors are not welcome. Looks like the poor guy was mistaken for a guest and killed in a lynching. The thought of violence engulfing a once peaceful and quiet town breaks your heart and makes you long for quieter times. Shit. I'm here with the FEMA team. We need to do a survey of your neighborhood. This man you took isn't enough? Last one? Oh, that. The examination procedure is quite exhausting. Right now, your man is in rehabilitation. After he rests, we'll bring him back right away. Do you want to take someone else? Yes, I'm afraid one person was not enough to understand the situation. We'll need one more person from your house. Anyone will do. Thank you for your cooperation. Alright. Ah! He took my little girl. It's all for your own safety. What do you think of the one in the suit? He's doing his job. Alright. These are the times, aren't they? You've got to be careful. Is that okay? I'm kind of busy. Can you come back later? I understand. Of course. I'll come back later. Just say, are you alone in the house? I have other people taking shelter here. Getting ready? Do you know what you're getting ready for? It's the last days, didn't they tell you? Dogs rule the world and only dogs will be here. Have a good stay. Bro. What comes next is a terrible secret. You're back! It's not for long. I just walked around and observed what's happening, how the world is changing. And I don't feel the glaciers are going to melt away anytime soon. Looks like we're in for birds raining from the sky. What does that mean? Do you think things will get worse? Is there any point in thinking? I don't think we should bother our heads with it now. Whether you keep talking or hiding or hide people, it's all the same. We have no thoughts on what to do. Well, what about other people? Why do you need this knowledge? No matter how much we've looked at others, we've got nothing but caricatures. I don't like that. No one, we didn't get anyone. We didn't get anyone else. I think I've only got one guy left in the house, no? It is no longer safe to stay and live on the surface of the earth. You board up all the windows and barricade the doors. After conferring with your tenants, you decide not to go out in the outside world anymore. You pray helplessly that someday this will all be over. If this nightmare never ends, but hope is still alive, at least for now. Oh! Woo! Woo, we didn't die! Let's go! We're alive! Woo! I think I didn't lose! Woo! I think we cleared it. Okay. Okay. One sec. Let me just I need to quick check something. And then, I'm gonna let in everyone. I want to see what happens if I let everybody in. What do you think? What do you think of my idea? I want to know what happens, but I have to quick check a notification. Okay, all is well. Okay, let's start. Okay, well, we're just gonna skip the dialogue this time because we've done it before. I wish my homie would stay at the house. Yeah, what could go wrong? All is fine. Skippa. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to my buddy who's in my cabinet. I'm still kind of creeped out by some of these guests. Oh, I've been just clicking on him again and again till I drained all my energy. I guess that's one way. Okay, let's sleep. Yeah, why is my cabinet so big? And we've already looked out the windows on the previous night, so we won't look out of them. Again, we're just skipping. Tell me something about your dad. He likes to have a little beer. You afraid of visitors? She doesn't know. Have a good time. Thanks, good luck. Now we go. No, I thought maybe if I clicked that one, she wouldn't take him. This time. Okay. We'll let him in again. Or no, we'll tell him to leave. We'll tell him to go. And we'll let her in. Come in. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, really. No one else is gonna come by tonight. No love for that guy? No, that guy was my homie. But we're just... Okay, we gotta check. I don't know where this person is. But let's just, for the sake of it, for the fun of it. Hello. Need to check on you. Show me your eyes or your teeth. I'll hear her out. It's just a coincidence, right? How can I be a visitor? It can't be. It can't be, can it? I remember my life. Nothing in it. Nothing like that. Thank you. She remembers her life. Alright. Let's go to sleep. I don't know. Her teeth were perfect. I think our first thought about her might have been correct. I think she's definitely a visitor. Okay. She's come in. Thank you. The ceiling's a little low here, but I'll be fine. Okay, bitch. Excuse me? The ceiling's a little low? Okay, he was a homie. I'll let him in again, because he was kind of funny. Actually, I'll just let everybody in. I don't know why I rejected my cool dude at the beginning. He doesn't want to come in. Let's read him the other fortune this time. The dead will come and tell, and he will not be believed. What does that mean? I need to think. Maybe I'll see you later. Does he ever? He just doesn't like me, I guess. Is that it? He doesn't want to come in my cool house? Now we look for dirty fingernails. We haven't caught anyone for having dirty fingernails. I wish there was some warmth. Girl. I need to check on your hands. Or your teeth? Okay, they're perfect. We'll hear out. And let's check hands. It's like I chipped them all or something, but take a look anyway. Okay. Do you think my fingernails fit the signs of a visitor? Got it. You know what? Oh. Okay. So she's definitely a visitor. No one's in my cabinet. No one's in my kitchen. Let's check. I need to check on you. Show me your hands. An interesting sign for sure. Let's see. Okay, they're clean. What's on them? It can't be the ground. I don't even remember digging in the dirt. Maybe someone got me dirty? She's definitely a visitor, okay? If something's wrong, let's kill her. Is this the end of my life? What a shame. Yeah, how are they clean? I mean, they weren't like... Who was in my bathroom? Who did I let in? How are there garbage bags? No one's in here. Wait a minute. The big guy? Who killed him? Our homie! No! Aw, shit. Oh, no. Are we alone in the house? Are we alone? I think I just killed everyone. Who are you? How's it going? What do you want? I have other people. How come? It's hard to be alone. What's wrong with you? Come with me, young man. No! No one will know what happened when the last guest arrived. The house is left unoccupied for a long time. After your terrible disappearance, everyone avoids the abandoned house. Super. Well, I guess that's what happens. So you either make it to the end, or you get killed by that guy for not having anyone in your house. I understand. Yeah, it says super. So happy ending. No one came by the abandoned house for a long time. Super. Let's go. Well, I'm excited for the eventual full version of this game. Of course, this is just the demo again of No, I'm Not a Human from the VHS anthology. So I know it was short, but again, it's only a demo. We got 2 different endings. But I hope that you enjoyed that. We're going to go ahead and chat for a bit now. So I'm going to go ahead and close the game. Ooh. It's taking a minute. Okay. How fun! Yeah, I did great. Did I really? I saw a video get posted about it and I watched like 5 minutes and I was like, no, I need to play this myself. You guys probably already know this about me, but I do love horror games quite a lot. I'm quite taken with them, if I'm honest. So, I really wanted to give it a try for myself. And it's very interesting. I even had to not watch Shiori play. Do you know how much that hurt me? To not be able to watch Shiori play? What do you mean I can't watch Shiori's stream of it? But yeah, it's pretty interesting. It was kind of difficult at times to tell who was a visitor and who was not. I didn't expect that. Because I felt like I felt like a lot of them had really good teeth. Let's check her nails. Look. They're phasing into my wings, but I got gloves on. There's no nail checking here. My teeth are... Do you think? Do my teeth look good? Do my teeth look good? And my eyes definitely... I mean, my eyes are red. I know some people like to draw my eyes and make them kind of purpley, but they're more red and pink. Vitch, thank you very much for the super. Happy early birthday. I hope you have a great day. Perfectly white teeth visitor. No, wait, I can't explain. Don't shoot. Big force. My fingernails are definitely clean. I'm looking at them right now. And my eyes are not red in the whites. They're just, that's just their color. But my teeth are white. But that's because I am scary attentive to my health, the health of my teeth. Excuse me for being a bit tired. I'm not quite sure why, because actually, to your guys' surprise, it will be, I actually slept decently last night. I slept okay. So I really can't complain too much. I'm glad you slept well. Thank you. When are you not tired? Good question. I am God's sleepiest soldier, so it actually is perfectly in character for me to always be sleepy. Right now, I'm trying to figure out what's happening next week, because I have so much happening next week. I'm kind of terrified. I have like multiple appointments, multiple meetings, so I'm gonna kind of be all over the place. So next week we might take it a little easy, just so you guys know. But yeah, wah, oh wah wah wah. Oh boy, busy week. It is busy. You'd be surprised. I'm going to be setting my schedule, but I can tell you guys that on the 15th I'm going to have my first ever collab one-on-one with Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame. It's going to be 1 p.m. CST, quite out of my time zone. However, I really wanted it to be at a good time zone for Liz so that it worked for both of us. So, I'm sorry since it's a Monday, but please, just so you have advance notice, Tuesday, 1 p.m. CST, that is 2 p.m. EST and 11 a.m. PST. So please look forward to your first taste of one-on-one Blood Raven. More horror games soon. Not one next week, because Saturday I actually have a very special stream planned. I guess I can tell you guys about it. I am going to be interviewing a special guest who is a professional English voice actor, and we're going to be doing an interview here on my channel. I need to still prepare for it, but please do look forward to Saturday's stream. Sorry, I know it's October, so I really wanted to do something spooky and, you know, like, kind of exciting, but, please look forward to it. It's gonna be fun. No, it is not Amanda Lee. Though she is also a very cool voice actor lady. But no, this is going to be, a very other cool voice actor lady. So please look forward to it. It'll be announced Monday, whenever my schedule comes out Monday. Or Sunday, sorry. Whenever my schedule comes out tomorrow. But yes, it'll be really fun, so please look forward to it. It's also Gigi's birthday, I believe, this upcoming week. Let me just double check. Gigi, where are you in my schedule thing? Yes, Gigi's birthday falls on the 18th. So you will have to look forward to Gigi's birthday. I will be involved in whatever is going on there. So please do also look forward to that. Keanu Reeves? No! It's, I'll give you a few hints. It is an English voice actress. So it is not a JP Seiyu. It is an English voice actor. And it is a girl. They are a girl, rather. Rouge the Bats, bro, stop. I go crazy. I go crazy. Guys, stop guessing. You'll find out tomorrow at some point. Or worst case scenario, on Monday. It'll be really fun. It's not a video. I mean, she's done video games. It's not Amelie. English as in UK or English as in Canada? English as in USA. 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 It's a VTuber? Maybe. Please do look forward to it, though. If you like, I guess I'll give you a really big hint. If you like Spy Family and you watch the dub, you might know this voice actress, maybe. So please look forward to it. Sutton Foster? Sutton Foster's not an anime voice actor! You guys are just messing with me now. You guys are so mean. That's too much of a hint. You guys are making too many guesses that I think are genuine. But yes, please do look forward to it. It will be very fun. Chris Pratt? No! Not Chris Pratt. Not Crispy Rat Boy. I can't help, ever since I heard someone call him that, I really can't help but call him Crisp Rat. I know that's not his name. I know it shouldn't be said like that. But regardless, I can't help it. I can't help myself. But moving on from next week's plans, Because that's all. It's generally going to be a pretty big week, honestly. So, not for me, just in general. I mean, for everyone, actually. And of course, there will be an Advent collab, actually. I should not skip that. That's very important. Very important Advent collaborations. Today I was running around a lot too. I've been quite busy, all going around everywhere. Will there be a Halloween stream? Of course there will. I don't have the specifics planned out yet, but we will be streaming on Halloween. It might be a little bit later because I do get trick-or-treaters at my house, and I am usually the candy giver. So I'm gonna be a little busy. I'm gonna be a little busy on Halloween. I still gotta pick out my costume. That's a good question. Fellow adult humans, when you want a costume for Halloween, where do you go? I realize that going to the Target is not an effective way to get a Halloween costume, because for some reason, I don't know if I'm insane, they only have kids' costumes? Spirit Halloween, I make my own. Spirit of Halloween, Spirit Halloween, Etsy, Amazon. I don't want to go to Amazon to get a Halloween costume. Jailbird Roadster, thank you for the soup. A hot dog costume from Spirit Halloween. I don't want to be a hot dog. I want to be cute. I guess I could find a spirit. I'll have to look. I'll have to look around. I'll have to look around for it. They're everywhere. I bet they are. Boiled hot. Don't say that around me. Culver's stand. Dude, I had Culver's today. I'll tell you a bit about my day now that we finished the game. Sorry for not having, like, much to comment on the game. I guess I'll comment on the game first. It was really fun. Again, I'm quite excited for the full version to come out. We will definitely be playing it. Just because it seems very... It's very, you know what I mean? Seems very interesting. And I'm kind of curious to see what else they will end up doing with it. I wonder if going from this version into the actual game, if they'll change out all of the people who come to your door, just because obviously we now know who and who is not visitors generally just from playing through. So, if it'll be randomized or if there'll be like a different way to do. I'll be very curious to see how they change it, you know. Chat, did you die? You got me interested in the game. I'm glad. Please definitely go give it a try. I'm curious to try the other games too. It'll be generated every playthrough. Oh, that's interesting. Still alive. Did we die? Yeah, you paused for a second, but it's okay. But yeah, it's very interesting. I'm kind of interested in the lore too. It seems like the sun is killing the world. Which, valid, I guess. You go, Queen. Queen Sun. We love that. We love that. No, we don't. But, the sun is getting out of hand very, very much. The solar flare thing, that could happen. Wait, that could happen? That... Really? In a million... Oh, good. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. In a million... Okay. Okay. You scared me. I was gonna say, though, the game just sounds like Texas. It's so hot during the day that you can't go outside. That just sounds like Texas to me. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Texas. But that place is fucking hot. So is Japan, honestly. Summer in Japan, I would know. I had to live there for a bit. Summer in Japan was so fucking warm. It was insane. And I've been to Texas, and I thought Texas heat was bad. Texas heat is at least dry. I guess it depends on where you are, but if you're in, you know, if you're in Houston, probably not so. But if you're in DFW, it's dry. But in Japan, it's wet all the time. All the time. Yeah, JP is humid, steamy, and stale in the summer. Exactly. So, California. Sorry, Atenza. I have to. You Californians, you have perfect weather all the time. I met a Californian who came to Texas once when I was in Texas. And let me tell you, Texas is fucking dry as hell. I have never been to a place more dry than Texas, okay? And there was a Californian there, and they went, ugh. And I was like, what's wrong, honey? And she's like, it's humid. And I was like, humid? It's like, it's so humid here. I can't take it. It's so humid. And I... Texas is humid compared to CA? It's not humid. It's not humid. I'm sorry. Okay, for real. I'm not that bad. I believe you, Atenza. You're a well-traveled being, so I'm sure you couldn't possibly be like that. But still, I'm sorry if any of you are Californians. Love you. You guys are amazing. However, you guys are maybe a little bit spoiled with your good weather. Based on everything I've heard, Californians have really good weather that when they go anywhere else, they basically have a freak out. I would like to see you guys in the snow. I would like to see you shoveling driveways. I would like to see you in the worst heat, sweating. Sorry, Californians. You've got perfect weather, so I can be angry. I can be angry at you. Woo, snow! You think woo, snow until you're in it for more than a week, and then you're like, okay, this would be pretty cool if this would stop falling by now. And then you just sit there crying because the snow won't stop coming. You know, it's like the snow starts coming and it don't stop 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 coming. And every morning you have to get out and you have to shovel your driveway and you have to shovel the walkway. You'll die. It's awful. Cries in Canadian. I feel you. It's how it is, though. Die shoveling? Look, you gotta, if you ever live in a snowy area, you gotta get yourself a snowblower. You gotta invest in your future. Say, hello world, I live in a snowy area and I'm going to make my life easier. Instead of shoveling by hand, I'm going to use a snowblower. All your neighbors will be jealous. Your driveway will be clear, but only when you get up to snowblow it. Also, forget about having a nice car, because let me tell you, the salt that's put on the ground is going to ruin the paint. So if you have a nice car, you better be ready to only be able to use it for like half the year. Welcome to hell, where it snows. Is this an ad? No, what would it be an ad for? Are you trying to sell something to me? Do you have snow? Then yes, I guess I'm trying to convince you to buy a snowblower. Oh, am I a snowmobiler? No, but you know, hell does freeze over a few times a year, and it used to be the case where when I was a very young demon going to school, there would be people riding to school on snowmobiles. It's like they thought that riding on a snowmobile made them cool, you know? So they would come in on snowmobiles every day. Kind of cool, though. I mean, I didn't think so. And they were right? Excuse me? It does? That's pretty cool. Excuse me. You guys are impressed by such things? Snow is rare and when it's announced. Yeah, there's definitely places. It's so interesting. When you think about how vast the USA is, for example, there's some places that get like really, really rough snow. And then there's some people that don't get any snow. So you go from having places where... Excuse me. Who's talking about me? Stop it! So you go from having a situation where you go down to places like Texas, right? And if it snows, suddenly no one knows how to drive. And in Texas, no offense, my fellow Texans, not my fellow Texans, but my Texans, the driving in Texas is atrocious. It's horrible. I'm sorry. The sort of drivers I've seen in Texas, it's insane. It's so bad. I feel like at least 50% of Texas drivers can't drive. They all drive big ass trucks and they don't know how to drive. So when there's snow or any amount of ice, they definitely don't know how to drive. I have heard that. I'm sorry to report it's true. Obviously, there's terrible drivers everywhere, but look, I've been all around the USA and I have experienced the worst drivers ever in Texas and LA. And New York. But bad drivers in cities, I get. I get bad drivers in cities. But when I was visiting Texas, I wasn't in a city. I didn't need to go to the city to experience awful drivers. I didn't need to do that. The driving was just bad. Sorry to talk about bad drivers. Nah, New York got us beat, but New York's a city. I mean, it is also a state, but... You know what New York has? Slow-ass trains. I need them to get some fucking fast bullet trains up there between the states, because it should not take you 16 hours to get from New York to Pittsburgh. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense for the trains to be that slow. We need a high-speed rail. I want to be able to get places faster. 16 hours? Let me quick look it up. Okay, wait. NYC to Pittsburgh time. Or miles. How many? Okay. It is 391 miles from New York to Pittsburgh. And again, by car, I don't know how long that takes. If you drive, that should take 6 hours and 10 minutes. So tell me why, when you take the train is going to be 16 hours. What's the point? Also, Kazumetal. I almost said mellow. Nerissa, it's a day early, but tomorrow's my birthday. I live in Japan, so I can't rear tie because of time difference, but I've always liked it. Happy early birthday! O tanjoubi omedetou! Also, Liquid Toast, thank you for the super. Texas, my beloved, in my home area of DFW is mentioned. Insta subscription, and I can attest, we're terrible at driving in snow. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. I don't say it to be mean. This is coming from me, and I'm not a very good driver. Okay, apparently I'm checking here, and it says there's a train that takes 9 hours. But again, I feel like if you're taking a train, why not have a rail that just goes really fast? Because the distance from Tokyo to Kyoto miles. There's 279 miles between Tokyo and Kyoto. So it's roughly a little bit further. And it takes about 2 hours to get from Tokyo to Kyoto. So if you built a high-speed rail from New York that stops in Philadelphia and then goes to Pittsburgh. Think about how fast that could be. What's a mile? Look it up. It's not my job to tell you what a mile is. That's fast. I know, it could be so fast. Imagine if it took you like 30 minutes from New York to get to Philadelphia, and then like another like 2 hours to get you to Pittsburgh. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. I feel like delays would happen often. Yeah, you're probably right. I can dream, okay? I can dream. The Lays. I have Lays, but I can't eat anymore today. I managed to just reach my calorie count, but I had to cut my Culver's meal in half. I had to give my brother half of my cheese curds and only eat two of my things, and I couldn't even eat my ice cream. I have to save it for tomorrow. Reese's in shambles. Why? Well, it's actually because I didn't expect to go out to eat today. Because I've been doing Factor again, which I don't know why, but I just really wanted food and to not order takeout, so I did Factor again, and so I ate that, but then I still needed to eat something else, but it ended up being, I'll tell you about my day now. I woke up, I cleaned my room up a little bit, I did my laundry, I took a shower, I made my bed first thing when I woke up, and that's all normal, just like day-to-day stuff, you know, right? Normal, no pat on the back needed. But we're renovating the house a little bit recently. So for example, we're like removing the carpet, redoing the floor, painting the walls, you know, doing some like fun stuff. So I was helping out today, and so I was a bit tired, I could say. What about the kitten? Any progress? I did give a progress update recently. Remind me and I'll bring it up after. But then, so is it fun? It sounds like a hassle. It is definitely a hassle. Renovation is not for me. If I ever get married, I hope I marry someone handy, because God knows I could never. Like, I do not want to do renovation work. It is not, I don't enjoy painting. I enjoy coming into a room and seeing that it is changed, but I do not enjoy doing the changing myself. Like, I would help. I would help paint. That's fun. But like, I'm not good at it, you know? I feel like, and I would rather it be done well than be done by me, you know? Like, I watch so many people who like do like home renovations, and like cute girls who like buy their like little like cute little dream cottages and then like do like renovations on it, and they're like making this house my dream house, and then they're like putting up wallpaper, like, but like aesthetically, like they're not like putting it up because they're like, oh, it's because I am too, you know, they're like getting like nice wallpaper, you know what I mean, and like adding in like, what's it called, board and batten or something, I don't remember, but like making it like super interesting and like characteristic. It's not, I'm not talking house flipper shows. I'm talking about like renovating to be like their dream home. So they're not like, yes, let's paint everything white. And, you know, they're like, yeah. You know what I mean? They're like making it like aesthetic, but it's like their permanent home, and they're not going to sell it. Their plan is not to sell it. Oh God, that's horrible. No. Wait, white is a good color. I have to admit, I think I've said this before. Obviously, I don't have kids, but I'm like a sad beige mom. I like the look of wood. I like the look of dark wood. My favorite wood is mahogany, or like dark wood, okay? And then my favorite color for walls is white. My favorite color for the stuff around the walls, what's it called? You know what I'm talking about. The stuff, the lining, the wood lining, the stuff is white. The trim, Yes, the trim. I don't know, man. There's just something about the color white that I just feel like, in a sense, instantly lightens a room. However, obviously, it can't just be white. It can't just be, like, plain white. Otherwise, it'll blind you. It's gotta be, like... It's gotta have a little bit of, like, color to it. But I feel like I'd rather have white walls and then use the furniture and stuff I put into a room to accessorize it, rather than have colored walls. Because what happens when you change your mind and don't like that color anymore? Then what? Then what? You know? Versus, like, if you repaint. I hate painting. I don't want to paint. I want to paint. I want to paint once and have it be one and done. Okay? I don't want to constantly be up being like, oh, gotta repaint my walls because decided that I'm bored of the color green. You know, like, sounds like your future husband's job. You're right. One of these days, when I find a husband, I'll be like, every time I get bored of this color, you'll have to repaint this room. By entering into a relationship with me, you must understand that every time I'm bored of this color, you will have to repaint the room. I don't think that would inspire confidence. Small price to pay. For what? You just pay someone to paint, but that's expensive. It's the same thing with, like, that's another reason, like, I'm not a renovation girly. I'm sorry. I don't want to do my own renovation. I would much, much, much rather pay someone to do it. Because that's another thing. If I buy a house and I'm going to have renovations done, I want them to be done nice. And I am not going to lie. If I'm not good at something, I'm probably not going to be able to do a very good job. It's not that I won't try to do a good job, but I'm just probably not going to be able to do a very good job. You know? And rather than me spending all the money, trying to learn how to do it, doing it myself, and doing it wrong, and then later in the future realizing that there's an issue, and having to pay someone else to do it, again, to do it correct, I'd rather just pay someone to do it correctly the first time. We could do it for you. Oh, I didn't know you guys were professional renovators. Yeah, I just feel like I'd rather pay someone experienced, but, like, obviously that's so expensive. Renovations are not cheap at all. So it's like, you kind of, like, you can't, but on the other hand, you can't really skimp, you know? You need, like, things to cut tiles. You need things to, like, measure, like, the walls perfectly so you can match it. You know, it's just, it's crazy. Like, even just today, we were putting back in some, like, closet doors in one of the vast rooms of our big, giant mansion house. We were putting in closet doors back in, and it was so insane because we put them right back where we had to take them down. We put them right back where we had to take them down. And for some reason, they wouldn't close. It was like, it was almost as if the walls were not straight, even though we put them exactly where we got them. It didn't fit. And my brother, Malphus II, he ended up just kind of like slamming them shut by force, and I just heard something shift, as if something broke, but now they open and they close, so... Woo! It worked! Let's go! My brother, everyone! Yeah. Ugh. But to remind you guys, I reminded the members yesterday. You see that in the distance that I'm staring at? That is the Ravencroft Manor. Do you guys see the Ravencroft Manor in the distance? That is where I live. Oh, I'll tell you guys a story. Members got to hear it first, but I had the most horrible thing happen to me yesterday. Are you guys ready? So I ordered some pajamas, And I'll tell you what they are because I told the members. Do you guys know Gelato Piqué? Gelato Piqué is a Japanese loungewear and pajama brand. They're really cute. If you look up Gelato Piqué butter pajamas, I need you to look them up. They should pop up. For some reason, I don't see them, but I'm doing my best. Look it up. Go to images, and you will see it. There's like multiple pictures of it, okay? They have like a pie one, and then they have a butter one. And butter is like me. Like when I see butter, I think of myself. You know, like I am a piece of butter. You feel me? Do you understand me? Like on a visceral level, I am a piece of butter. I love butter so much. I got yelled at once because I made mashed potatoes and everyone was like, these mashed potatoes are so delicious, Nerissa. What did you put in them? And I told them how I made them and I immediately got yelled at for the amount of butter I put in. And I had to explain, I'm sorry, I asked my parents, this is the family recipe. And I continued to get yelled at because apparently, I put in too much butter, but it made them taste delicious. So who cares, right? Am I right? But anyway, so when I saw these pajamas, I felt a very visceral reaction because I saw myself in these pajamas, okay? Because they're butter and I'm butter. When I was a kid, one time I took a butter stick out of the fridge and I put it in my mouth and I took a bite out of the butter. I don't know why. I can't explain. That's not the point. That's beside the point. So anyway, I ordered these pajamas, okay? I'm super excited to get them. However, even though they had only released like a few days after the point that I saw them, it was already like sold out in the great old US of A, okay? Which is depressing. So depressing. So I decided, I checked on the Gelato Piqué JP website and they were still in stock, which my theory on what happened is it sold out in the US because there was, when the US people saw it, they're like, oh my god, this is so fucking good, we need to get it. But in Japan, it didn't do very well. So they're like, oh, you know, it didn't really perform super well. So it's probably not going to be very popular. We won't make a lot of it, is probably what happened. But then they accidentally misunderstood the desire for it. In the US, it would be because it was vastly different from JP. Because again, in Japan, there was still pretty much everything. And it had been out for like a long time at this point. So anyway, so I ordered all of it because I was like, the Gelato Piqué, one of the things about them is they don't restock after they are done selling something. So once it's sold out, it's gone. You are not going to see it again. You're not going to have the opportunity to buy it again. It's gone. It's gone forever. So I decided, I was like, well, it'll be my only opportunity to buy these butter pajamas, so I'm gonna buy them, okay? So I went ahead and I bought them, and they shipped from Japan, and I was like, okay, hell yeah. So I was watching and waiting for them to arrive, okay? Because they're coming from Japan, and they did arrive. Thank goodness. I was very happy to see that they had arrived because I was wondering where the hell they were. But I was out that day, okay? I was out with my mom doing something. So I was like, oh, okay, interesting. I checked the front and there was nothing. I didn't see them. So I said, oh, okay. You know, my grandma was home. Maybe she got them. Asked my grandma. No, she didn't see them. So then we have like one of those like doorbell cameras. So I had my mom check, okay, on like the camera during the time that it was delivered because I had the proof of delivery. And no one came to our door at that time. So I was like, some funky wonky is going on here because the package wasn't delivered. And then I looked at who, because it's the package needed to be signed for, and it said it was signed for by an N. Ravencroft. As you know, I am the only member of my family whose name starts with an N. So I was like, okay. I looked at the signature, obviously not my signature. It doesn't look like anyone's signature I've ever seen. It's just like, oh, 3 little like swirls, like one after, like someone just started drawing like 3 circles consecutively, like in a row. Okay. So Nerissa Ravencroft? No. So, I go and I look for proof of delivery. Okay. And I'm like, where the fuck is my package? Because it says it was delivered. Someone signed for it. No one at my house got it. We have proof that no one was here at the delivery time. Something fucky-wucky happened. So I went and I looked, and amazingly, it actually said on the form I could get like proof of delivery, and it sent me like a little email. It said where it was delivered. It was not delivered to my house. It was delivered to a different house. So, obviously, as a reminder, we live in a big house, so my neighbors are kind of far. But, so I had the address that it was delivered to. So I went on, I put on my clothes, I put on my shoes, and I ran over to my neighbor's house. And it was a trek, let me tell you. So I run over to my neighbor's house, and luckily the neighbor's outside, and I'm like, hi! A dumb question for you. You do have a package delivered here today that wasn't yours. And, she's like, oh yeah, feel free to look on the porch. I haven't, brought in the, or like, she was like, oh yeah, I think. So anyways, I went and I looked and I was like, yeah, these are mine. I just didn't want you to think I was like, if they were mine, I didn't want you to think I was like a porch pirate or something. Can I please take my packages? And she's like, of course, sweetie, don't worry about it. I'm so sorry that happened. So what it made me realize is my neighbors, it was delivered to them. It was a package that needed to be signed for. My neighbors did not sign for them, but it was left on their porch. The package that was supposed to be signed for upon delivery because it was very expensive. Then who signed? I'm pretty sure the delivery driver just decided to sign for it. Can you believe that? I was so, they pretended they were me because they put that I signed it. And then they did a random signature. And then they just left it on the wrong porch. Because that's the whole point of a signature, right? Is it's supposed to make sure that the expensive delivery has been delivered to the correct place. So, anyways, I was very disappointed, as I'm sure you can imagine. It was traumatizing for me. They didn't even have the right address. They forged a signature. I just couldn't believe it. You complained to the delivery company? I need to write a report, but I've been a bit, you know, I don't know. I'm just glad that I found them. But the reason I was especially worried about it is because I actually have different neighbors when I've gotten stuff like DoorDash. Like, a few houses away, for some reason, they'll always incorrectly deliver. And this is a different neighbor, okay? They'll deliver it to just the full-on wrong house. Okay? And, this has happened multiple times where I've gotten DoorDash delivered to my house and they have gone to the wrong house and left it there. And every time I've noticed this, because, you know, DoorDash and stuff, they take a picture so you can see where it's delivered. So I run over to my neighbor's house and the food is always not there anymore. And I knock on the door and they never come to pick it up. So I'm like, y'all bitches really stole my food. That was clearly not food that you ordered. Yeah. So I've got some very nice neighbors who thankfully... So, like, I can only imagine if my expensive pajamas were delivered there, I would have cried because I'm pretty sure they would have taken them in, opened them, and been like, well, ours now. So I'm glad that it was my nice neighbors who it got delivered to. Bunch of food. What was that? Yeah, basically. I mean, it would be one thing if they opened the door and they're just like, oh, you know, we saw it and we didn't figure it was one of our neighbors, so we just took it. I would understand that, but the fact that like they don't answer the door and it's happened multiple times, meaning they're clearly home, I don't know, that just says something to me. I don't know. They get visited by the magical fast food fairy, basically. Yeah, thankfully in that situation I was able to get a refund, as well as get the food redelivered, so it was pretty nice, but it didn't save me from being very hangry because I waited an hour for my food only for it to go to the wrong house. And I tip well too, which is the worst part. Anyways, I don't know why. It happened yesterday. Members got to hear it first. But I wanted to share it with you guys. I needed to tell you. Risa, don't tip bad service. But that's the thing now, right? A lot of the apps, they make you tip first. They make you tip first. Leaking. See, this wasn't memberships content. Memberships content yesterday was the pre-recorded 15 minutes of premium ASMR content recorded from my professional recording studio. That's what they missed. This is just a funny story that I wanted to share. But yeah, don't clown on me for getting expensive pajamas, because the reality is when I'm walking around my house, 99% of the time I'm wearing pajamas or loungewear. So I think it is okay now and again if I treat myself with something that is nice and cozy and fuzzy. I'm allowed my nice loungewear. Your butter too. Yeah, and it fits me. It fits me so well. So, cuz the amount I don't usually like to buy too many clothes, because I feel like clothes are such a difficult thing. You know what I mean? So usually if I'm buying clothes, I like to find something that I know I'm gonna really like for like a long time and last me a long time, rather than just like get something because like I see it and it was on sale or something. So I usually like to really invest in my clothing pieces. So they usually end up being like kind of expensive even for like general things, just because I'm like, well, I'm gonna wear it for the rest of my life. So it better be good quality, and if that means I pay a little extra, whatever. So that goes for my loungewear now too, because admittedly I have a lot of like really cheap loungewear that I really hate, but it's usually my a Christmas tradition in my family is every year to get all of the daughters and the mom, so my mother and my sisters and me, matching pajamas. So sometimes they're not always matching. For a while it was just always onesies, but more recently it's been matching pajamas. So even while I was in the cell, they'd still send them to me. So we always have we always have matching pajamas, but that also means I have an abundance of pajamas. And that usually also means that they are not the most nice pajamas. They're a bit cheaper, you know, sometimes, and not the best. And I'm wearing you can't see my pants right now, but I'm wearing pajama pants that have a hole in them at the moment. That's why I can't show you the lower part of my body, because otherwise you'll see my pajama pants with a hole in the knee. Show it then. No! I can't show you my secret shame. My secret shame with the whole pajama pants. It's got like two little holes, and like they're right next to each other, like right above the knee. And if I have my knees up to my chest, it looks like one of them has like a tear, because it's two circles, but then one of the circles has like a thing coming up. So then it looks like You know what I'm saying? It looks like one of the holes has 2 holes connected, and one of them so it makes it look like two eyes, and one has a tear. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. Please understand. I can't explain. Someone does, I think. I'm glad at least you think. But yeah, I'm glad because now I can throw out a pair of old pajamas that I don't like, and now I'll have a pair of pajamas that I like and will wear the hell out of because they're butter and I'm butter. I'm made of butter. I am a butter person. I'm actually built of solely butter. If you've ever looked at me, I am butter. And I will melt if you put me around anything warm. I will begin to melt. I'm butter. Have you guys seen me? I'm a piece of butter. Hello? Do you see me and my butter? Oh no, Elizabeth! She's gonna melt me! When she goes to kiss me on the lips and her flame on her chest starts melting my boobs, what's gonna happen? Am I gonna die? What's gonna happen to me? What will become of me? I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. I mean, a lot, obviously. Clearly, a lot. But that's beside the point. Nerissa, yeah. I start singing Melt by Hatsune Miku. I like that song. Itchy. My eyes itchy. We had quite good news yesterday. Fuamoko have hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube, which is quite exciting if I do say so myself. As their beloved genmates, I am so proud of them. I'm so happy, and I'm glad that we're able to, as Advent, kind of pop in and have a little bit of a moment with them. Congratulations, Fuamoko! Those are my girls! But in that, I need to remind you guys also that I am trying to hit 769,000 subscribers. We're only 3,000 away. So please consider subscribing if you haven't already, so we can hit the funny number in the 700s. 700,000s. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're almost there. We've been slowly... Time for Shorts karaoke. I don't think Shorts works anymore. I haven't done a karaoke in a while, though. But also my voice has been not doing so well. What's your plan for when you hit 1 million? It's not that I don't have a plan. However, I feel like I have a lot of time to think about it. I have a lot of time to consider when that might happen. So obviously we have the joked about full family stream. But you never know. I mean, I guess you never know. That's true. But I don't have an actual specific plan right now. Family dinner stream. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, that'd be kind of funny. I don't know how we'd make that work. You want to meet my dad and my brother by force? I don't know if my brother will ever actually want to appear on my stream, but I think maybe I could convince him. If we hit 1 million, then I'd be able to convince him. By force? I've said this before, but my brother has been pretty clear that he's not really interested in wanting to be involved in what I'm doing, which is totally fine and which is his choice, but with money? How did you know? We can convince him. I can convince him. I just need to bribe him. I need to bribe him either with money or with a trip to Rome or something. I don't know, but if we hit 1 million, where there's a will, there's a way. I'll make it happen. I'll give him a super chat if he does. You don't have to give him anything. You can give me it. You can give it to me, and I will take care of him by giving him money so he'll come on my stream. Or something. I don't know. I don't know what he would want. I need to talk with him and see what his price is. A free trip to Rome, perhaps? Exactly. I feel like that, if I offered something like that to him, he wouldn't be able to say no at that point. You know what I mean? Give it to Nerissa so she can give it to him. Rome funds. Yeah, I gotta start getting the Malthus II Rome funds going. Thank you for the stream today, of course. I'm happy to stream. Happy to see you guys and to chat with you. Excuse me again for being so sleepy. Okay. You're making us sleepy. I'm sorry. It's not my intention. I really don't mean to. But yes, everything generally is very nice right now. I'm very happy. I love you, jailbirds. Being in hololive is always fantastic. So, life is just good. You feel me? Also, hi VOD gang. If you watched all to this point, thanks for coming to watch the game. And thank you also for listening to me yap. Yap, 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 yap. Yap, yap. My hobby. See live chat saying hello to you too. Hello. Whether you be in Europe, Asia, or America, or just have a schedule that doesn't allow you to watch my streams wherever you are, thank you for watching the VOD all the way to this point. I appreciate you. VOD gang, post butter in the... Yeah, if you're watching this VOD, don't forget to leave a comment with a butter emoji. So that way people who read the comments and didn't watch this part of the VOD can wonder about what was happening in the... Why you were posting butter. Don't forget to post butter in the comments, everyone. But yeah. I'm really proud of Flomoko. I hope someday I can hit 1 million subscribers too, but for now, I'm cheering for Bei Senpai, who is getting quite close, and Fauna Senpai, who just hit 900k subscribers yesterday, I believe, as well. So, and with that, if we can manage, we should really push, because then, all of Promise will have hit 1 million, which would be pretty amazing, I think. So, Gamba Promise. We do love Promise in this household. And then I'll start seriously doing my best. I mean, I'm always doing my best, so that's not good wording, but Siege, thank you very much for the pinky. I see my Oshi happy. It makes me happy. Keep smiling, my girl. Thank you. Also, yeah, we're getting pretty close to 800k. But we still have several goals we need to hit within 700k, which is 769, the usual goal. And then we have 777 lucky sevens. So those are currently what I'll try to think about. Of course, I estimate we'll be able to hit 777 in about a month. If my calculations are correct. Izuna, thank you for the supa. I just lost my jailbird. I still see it right next to you. But yes, I'll keep being hard at work. So at the very least, I can continue to make you guys happy. Because that is my job at the end of the day. To make sure you guys can have something to smile about, even if it's just for a moment every day. So, thank you guys. We hope we make you happy too. Of course you do. It's hard to describe perhaps, but in a lot of ways, I don't think I've ever been this happy in my entire life. So, and it's really all thanks to you guys. So, I'm very appreciative, and I hope you guys never think for a second that I don't appreciate you. Oh, someone just said, love me, love me, love me. My English cover of Kikuo's song is almost at 10 million views. That's insane. So thank you guys for listening to that cover so much. I'm really glad that you all love it so much. And have played the hell out of it. Thank you very much. Sweetest Scarlet hit 400k views, and In My Feelings hit 300k. So thank you as well for listening to my original music. It means a lot to me. I appreciate it. But yeah, in the meantime, I think we're gonna call the stream here just because I'm sorry. I'm not very interesting. I don't have much else to talk about. I'm gonna raid you guys into Fauna, who is a part of the Left 4 Dead collaboration that's going on right now. Fauna. Ceres Fauna. Ooh. But yes, so we're going to go ahead and peek in on how Fauna is doing. I'll send you guys over there. Thank you so much again. What did I say? Did I not say 7 days to die? What did I say? Left 4 Dead? Oh. 7 days for dead. Anyways, that's beside the point. I'm sorry. It's 7 days to die. Thank you guys so much again for coming and hanging out with me. I hope you had a good time, and I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Don't forget to leave a comment with butter in the comment section, and I will see you all on Monday, most likely. Thank you all for coming, and bye, darlings!